Did you know that Michigan has had a 100% success rate in predicting the U.S. presidential winner for the past 40 years? Quite a surprise, isn't it? This isn't a fluke, my friends. Michigan has consistently picked the winner of the U.S. elections, earning itself the status of a bellwether state. This means that the voting pattern of Michigan often indicates the national outcome. Now, you might be wondering, how has this happened? How has Michigan, a state with its unique blend of urban and rural industry and agriculture, been able to predict the nation's choice with such accuracy? Well, it's a combination of factors, and we'll be diving deep into each one of them in this video. But before we do, it's important to understand that this isn't just about statistics or coincidences. There's a lot more at play here. So, what makes Michigan so special? Let's delve into the history. Michigan's role in the U.S. elections goes way back to its statehood in 1837. From its humble beginnings, Michigan has always been a microcosm of the nation's political climate, often reflecting the shifting sentiments of the American populace. In the mid-19th century, Michigan was a stronghold for the newly formed Republican Party. The state's support was instrumental in propelling Abraham Lincoln to his first term as president in 1860. Michigan's political influence was not just limited to presidential elections. The state was also the birthplace of the progressive movement in the early 20th century, pioneering initiatives that would later be adopted nationwide. Fast forward to the tumultuous 1960s, Michigan was once again at the forefront of political change. The state's gubernatorial race in 1962 saw George Romney, a Republican, win in a traditionally Democratic state. This election marked a turning point, indicating that Michigan could not be taken for granted by either party. In more recent times, Michigan has become a key battleground state, with its large number of electoral votes often tipping the balance in favor of the winning candidate. The state's diverse population, comprised of urban and rural communities, blue-collar and white-collar workers, adds to its unpredictability. In the 21st century, Michigan continues to make its mark. The 2000 and 2016 elections are perfect examples. In 2000, Michigan's electoral votes helped secure George W. Bush's narrow victory. Fast forward 16 years, and Michigan was one of the states that tipped the scales in favor of Donald Trump, despite polls suggesting a different outcome. These historical events are not just anecdotes. They highlight Michigan's ever-evolving political landscape and its uncanny ability to reflect the mood of the nation. The state's political history is a testament to the importance of every vote and the potential for change. From 1837 to the present day, Michigan has consistently played a pivotal role in shaping the future of the United States. Michigan's importance in U.S. elections isn't just historical. It's also about the unique demographics of the state. Let's dive into it. Michigan, the Great Lakes state, is a fascinating blend of urban and rural landscapes. On one hand, you have bustling cities like Detroit and Grand Rapids, hubs of commerce and industry teeming with people from all walks of life. On the other hand, there's the rural expanse of the Upper Peninsula and the agricultural heartlands of the Lower Peninsula, where traditions run deep and life moves at a different pace. This urban-rural divide is a microcosm of the larger American landscape. It brings together two very different yet integral aspects of the American identity: the fast-paced, innovation-driven urban life and the traditional close-knit rural communities. This diversity often results in a wide range of political opinions, making Michigan a key battleground state. But the diversity in Michigan isn't just geographical. It's also racial and ethnic. Michigan is home to a rich tapestry of cultures. You have large African-American communities, predominantly in cities like Detroit and Flint. There's a significant white population spread across the state, especially in rural areas. Add to that the growing Hispanic and Asian communities, along with a sizable Arab-American population, mainly in and around Dearborn. This racial and ethnic diversity is coupled with a varied economic landscape. Michigan is renowned as the birthplace of the American auto industry, with blue-collar workers playing a significant role. At the same time, it has a thriving agricultural sector, from dairy farming to cherry production. So you have a mix of industrial and agricultural workers, each with their own priorities and concerns. In short, the demographics of Michigan offer a snapshot of America, a melting pot of cultures, races, and economic sectors. It's this diversity that makes Michigan so crucial in U.S. elections. Its electoral choices are often indicative of the wider political climate in the country. With such a diverse population, Michigan is often seen as a miniature version of the U.S., making its electoral choices a reflection of the nation's mood. So why does Michigan matter so much in U.S. elections? Well, we've come a long way in our exploration of the importance of Michigan in the vast landscape of American politics. All the pieces of the puzzle have been laid out. Now it's time to put them together. Think back to the time when we discussed Michigan's uncanny knack for predicting election winners. This isn't a coincidence, nor a fluke of chance. Michigan's perfect record in this regard is a testament to the state's unique position in the nation's political ecosystem. It's a microcosm that reflects the wider sentiments and trends of the American populace. Remember when we delved into Michigan's historical role in U.S. elections? We found that Michigan has been a pivotal player in the American political arena, often playing the role of kingmaker. From the labor movements of the early 20th century to the civil rights era, Michigan has been at the heart of many of America's most transformative moments. This rich history means that Michigan carries a political weight that far surpasses its geographical size. Now cast your mind back to our exploration of the unique and diverse demographics of Michigan. We discovered that Michigan is a melting pot of cultures, ethnicities, and socioeconomic backgrounds. This diversity is a mirror of America itself, making Michigan a key barometer of the nation's political climate. These factors combined make Michigan a state that cannot be overlooked in any U.S. election. It is not just about the electoral votes that Michigan carries, but the message that the state sends out to the rest of the country. With its historical significance and unique demographics, Michigan is not just a state. It's a bellwether for the entire nation. Keep an eye on Michigan and you'll have a glimpse of the future of U.S. politics.